Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick video about yoga and make sure you are aware of all the yoga resources that you have available to you. I have lots of people either not familiar with yoga at all, or I'm a 500-hour yoga teacher. I have my yoga certification, so I have a lot of friends who are very familiar with yoga. So I kind of just wanted to run through what you have access to and give you kind of a explanation, if that makes sense, and make a few recommendations. So you have access to, could be confusing, a full yoga studio here, right, on Beachbody On Demand. And then there's this 3-week yoga retreat. So here's the deal. If you are brand new to yoga, haven't done much yoga before, I highly recommend starting with the 3-week yoga retreat. I used to teach a 9-week series, and the first 2 weeks of that 9 weeks was just teaching the fundamentals. So in order for yoga to really be considered yoga, right, it takes the breath, it takes the postures, and it takes meditation, right? Without all three of those together, you really have, like if you're just doing the postures, that's just stretching. If you're just doing the breathing, that's just breathing, right? If you're just meditating, that's just praying, right? But it takes all three for it to really become yoga. And you can't incorporate all three and really get that overnight. It takes practice, right? It takes time. And the first step to yoga is learning the foundations, learning the postures with right alignment. So I used to not push like yoga DVDs and stuff like that because I never thought the alignment, the cueing was good enough. This 3-week yoga retreat, when they filmed it, it was behind, the participants were behind a screen. The instructor could not see them, and the cueing, the verbal cueing had to be good enough that they followed it. So the cueing is actually phenomenal. I really like this 3-week yoga retreat for beginners to teach you the basics, the purpose of it, and that was the purpose of my 9 weeks workshop, was just to get you comfortable with yoga, get you comfortable to be able to walk into a yoga studio and know what's going on and not be totally lost, okay? So this 3-week yoga retreat, it's very slow, it's very gradual, and it's going to teach you the basic postures of yoga, okay? So that's for beginners. That's where I want you starting. Now, for those of you that are more advanced and have been doing yoga for a while, the yoga studio is where you need to go. And after you've done the 3-week yoga retreat, you can move into the yoga studio. And the yoga studio, it's a combination of things. One, it has and I would suggest, you can search, where's the search button? You can search different classes, different times. And that's what I love about the yoga studio. You want to work your core and you only have 10 minutes, or you're looking for a 45-minute workout. It breaks it down. This core work, restorative is very gentle style of yoga. Yoga for athletes. So, if you're doing some of those intense workouts like Shift Shop or Insanity, this is going to be the area you want. A flow class, which you're going to understand what that is after you go through the 3-week yoga retreat. So it just breaks it down. So you have access, but these are going to be a little bit harder to follow if you don't know what down dog is, or chaturanga, or up dog, right? That stuff you're going to learn in the 3-week yoga retreat. And if you're not familiar with those, these could be a little harder to follow along, okay? So you can see sculpt, meditation. So you've got a lot of different access to stuff here in workshops. I'm going to give you, and so there's specific yoga thing, like for this yoga studio. And then there's also, like you see, Yoga Fix Extreme 21-Day Fix. They pulled in Yoga Flex 2-Minute Trainer. They pulled in a lot of the yoga, because a lot of the programs include a yoga day, right? So they included those in this section as well. So you have access to tons of stuff. I will make a little shout out for this 10-minute trainer here, Yoga Flex. So this is the one, so you can see, where is it? There's yoga for post-workouts. I don't know how I used to find these. I guess I used to search. Yeah, post-cardio stretch with Faith. There's post-workout cool-down stretch with Ted. So these are to be done after your workout. And I've done these. My favorite one is that 10-minute yoga flex from 10-Minute Trainer. So for those of you that are doing intense workout programs like Insanity Max 30, T25, Shift Shop, I would recommend that 10-minute yoga flux. So doing it by itself, when 10-minute trainer first came, when I first did 10-minute trainer, I hated it because it was 10 minutes and my body wasn't warm enough to do the postures. It moved too fast. I did not like it at all as a yoga teacher. But after your workout, after you're already warmed up and your muscles are warm, it is the perfect stretch for intense training. It really gets the hips and that IT band, the areas that you really need to focus on. So I love, out of all of these, despite the post ones right here that are designed for that 10-minute yoga from 10-minute trainer, Yoga Flux, is perfect recovery one, if that makes sense, for after your workout, right afterwards. So I typically do that on days when I do not work my core out. You know how in your schedule, you have those days that it says, you know, abs, and then the other days you don't. So the days that I don't do abs, I usually do that 10-minute trainer. So anyway, I hope this kind of helps and shows you the wide array of stuff that you have available to you. Oh, another tip. So on your calendar, like for you guys that are doing 21-day fix or a P90X or whatever your program is that includes a yoga day, you can sub that out with any of these yoga workouts right here. Or you could even go to a live yoga class, just as long as you're doing some form of yoga, because that really is part of your active recovery. You're allowing your body time to recover and stretch is so important. It's going to prevent injury. It's probably the most important workout of the week. So do not skip it. So many people skip it. Don't be one of those people that skip it and then end up injured a week or two, 6 weeks later. So that's the yoga spiel. Enjoy it. Have a great day. Message me if you have any questions at all, or if you want to learn more about yoga, or what, you know, I'm doing this workout, what would you recommend? You know, it's really a matter of listening to your body and seeing how your body best responds. So anyway, God bless. Have a great day. Talk to you guys later. Bye. And now I have to stop my screen share. So hang on. Bye again.